Welcome to the Denver Broncos franchise, everybody, here on Madden 20. It's good to be here for week 3. We have the Broncos and the Raiders today, two teams looking for their first wins of the season. We could not get things done against MrHurriicane and the Dolphins. Adam Kane had a chance to drive us down for a final touchdown, but we couldn't get it done. I still think we've seen some good things from Kane, but certainly he has to play more consistent and has to limit the mistakes if he is to become this team's true franchise quarterback. Today he takes on a Raiders defense that I think is probably one of the worst defenses we'll see this year. And we also get a breakout opportunity for wide receiver MrHurriicane, who had 2 catches for 40 yards a week ago, and if he can have a big impact today, he could get that nice development boost we want to see these players get. Now, the Raiders are coming off a disappointing game against the Saints. They only scored 3 points, and they have 20 points combined over their first 2 games. So each team has a lot to prove, and each team is hungry for that first win. Who's gonna get it? Let's get underway. Brandon McManus sends us off from Oakland, and here we go. Jalen Richard takes a knee, and the Raiders begin at their 25. With this offense needing a boost, they go empty to start the day. 4 wide for Derek Carr, who throws short, and there's a big hit delivered to first-round pick Austin Bordelon. He is a tight end with a lot of upside, and the Raiders brought him in to hopefully boost this offense. In the previous year, they of course spent a first-round pick on Josh Jacobs, who gets to the outside. As he has become the starter this season, he gets the first down. Now Carr to the air, and nobody blocked Von Miller. I don't care what the play call is. That's never going to be a good idea. Raiders now, after a couple good plays to start, get themselves in trouble. 3rd and long, a screen. Here's Richard. He's the main pass-catching back in Oakland, and he is taken out of bounds at his 4th down. Here are the Broncos now. Adam Kane, start number 3. Raiders show blitz. And welcome back to Phillip Lindsay, who is returning off of an injury he suffered in the preseason. We haven't really seen him play since mid-season a year ago. Now a fake and a quick strike, and that's Hamilton. He'll get a yard, but that's all they had to get there. But I'm very excited to have Lindsay back in this lineup. He's a big play waiting to happen, and he's easily the best back on this roster. After a gain of 2 now from the pistol, here's 2nd down. With time, Kane fires over the middle, and he's intercepted. That is the 5th time he's been picked now in just over 2 games. It's J.T. Thomas, who had good coverage against MrHurriicane, and this throw didn't really give him any chance. That's got to be thrown to the outside if you're going to attempt that. Raiders take over, and a strike now. Nick Vanette in the open field takes the Raiders inside the 20 as they have the first scoring chance of the day. In the red zone, motion now. Handoff up the middle. Josh Jacobs upended. That's Miles Jack on the hit. And Jacobs now shaken up, and he'll come out of the game. Raiders go empty on 2nd down. End zone shot from Carr. Touchdown, Antonio Brown. Carr just threw it up in the back of the end zone, and with not much room, Antonio Brown brings in the touchdown. And after not scoring a touchdown a week ago, that's a good start for the Raider offense. And now the Broncos. Adam Kane, he's off the mark on this throw, and this can't keep up. Otherwise, either Locke or Brooks is going to get their chance. It's 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and Adam Kane is wrapped up. Clelin Ferrell gets there as the first sack for the Raider defense all season. And they get it back again. Good field position. Jacobs back in the game, and with a head of steam has the first down as he grinds his way to the 47. Give to Jacobs up the middle, and now stopped by William Hayes, but Jacobs continues to fall forward. 3rd down, Richard back in the game at tailback, needing 6. They dump it off. Richard broke a tackle, and Jack makes the play. This drive is over. 7-0, and this Bronco offense has not started strong at all. Kane to throw it. Flag on the play as he's right on target. And finally, he makes a good throw in rhythm, and it's not going to count. Holding on Ron Leary, the veteran guard. Backing up now, 2nd and 20. They spread the field out a bit, and Kane to the outside. That's a good throw, and Sutton makes a better catch to pick up 13. If there's one area where Kane has been good, it's been with his intermediate accuracy. But now with the unblocked defender, he stands no chance. Vontaze Burfict makes the play. Denver fails again offensively. Oakland again, 1st and 10. Off the fake, Carr has plenty of time and now checks it down. Here's Jacobs, and he'll pick up 8. Ball at the 46-yard line here. Beginning of the 2nd quarter. Carr protected and across the middle. Complete to Kelvin Benjamin. Trying to resurrect his career here in Oakland. Spread look again on 3rd down, and Carr got jacked to jump into the neutral zone, so a free 1st down there. Oakland now at the Denver 43 from the pistol. Give the Jacobs room to run. 1st down and brought down around the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Oakland in business now. I formation. Now they fake it to Jacobs. Downfield. Carr is intercepted. Justin Simmons takes it away. They wanted to go to the rookie board alone, but the coverage from Simmons is just too good. And I think this is where Simmons really has a lot of value. He has this hybrid skill set where he can match up with tight ends man-to-man if need be, but also play that deep zone. Broncos football now after the turnover as Lindsey ahead picks up around 4. Still using Andy Janovich quite a bit in the running game. They run behind him here, and he throws the block on the outside. That helps Lindsey get free for a 1st down. Already seeing a nice boost to this running game, and now they'll give it to Freeman, and that's not going to work. They chose not to block Markel Lee. 3rd and long, again putting Kane into a tough spot. And he faces the pressure and throws it short. Here goes Fant with it after the catch, and he'll get the 1st down. He had to make a physical play to get those last 2 yards, but it's a new set of downs. Blitz sent in to the outside. On target again for Noah Fant. That's another 1st down into Raider territory. It's been great to see him grow into this increased role here in year 2. Now they're going to toss this one forward, trying to get the ball to Craycraft, and maybe that's a yard. Again, they put Fant in the slot. Kane throws quick, and this is Cortland Sutton, who has it at the 30-yard line. Sutton, this team's leading receiver, now with his 12th catch. Handoff Phillip Lindsey, and not a ton of room on this play. 6 carries now, 24 yards. And again facing 3rd and long. Kane needs 10. They protect him, and he puts it there for River Craycraft, who makes the catch at the 13. And now Craycraft is a bit shaken up and comes out of the game. Damian Ratley in now, and they set up the screen on 1st down. And trying to get to the outside is Lindsey. That's a pickup of 5. And we already have the update on Craycraft. It's not good, and he is not returning to this game. The drive continues at the 8. Kane for Sutton underneath, and that should be enough to move the chains. But can they get into the end zone? The box is stacked on 1st and goal, and they'll lose a bunch on this play. Immediate penetration and a loss of 4 for Lindsey. Now they motion Fant on 2nd down from the 7. Kane to throw. Against the pressure, he fires outside, and that's a touchdown for Cortland Sutton. And it's Kane's 2nd passing touchdown this year. And this is his game right here. Throw it outside, throw it accurately. That's a perfect ball, and it might look easy, but those are tough outside the numbers throws. And that's a big one to tie it up here at 7. Raiders take over, and Richard doesn't get much. Parks and Chubb combined. 3rd down, Carr off the fake, fires across the middle, and Josie Jewell, covering Kelvin Benjamin, knocks it away. After the touchdown, the ball quickly back in the hands of Adam Kane, trying to continue building upon that. And now, one that gets away from him, throwing outside the numbers to Noah Fant. Kane, 17 pass attempts on the day, under 100 yards, but now across the middle, they get some yardage on this one. It's a gain of 20, and Hamilton brings it in. They love to throw outside, and they like that intermediate zone over the linebackers as well. And here's some yards for Lindsey now. They're getting into a rhythm as they get this 2-minute drill going. Here's Kane. Outside the pocket now. This one's up for grabs and caught by Ratley. He brings it down at the 22. What a catch. 30 yards for Denver, and right back in the red zone they go. Kane blitzed, gets it off, complete to Fant, and they pick up 6 more. Oakland continues to bring pressure at Adam Kane. 3rd and short now. They give it to Lindsey, and he'll pick up the first down as we get inside the 10. It's goal to go Denver. Kane pressured again, completes to Fant, and he's in for the touchdown! Denver takes the lead, and there's the first of the year for Fant, the 2nd of his NFL career. Again, they're blitzing and isolating their defenders. So all Kane has to do is find his matchup, and we have a couple matchup problems for this defense, Fant being the primary one we need to take advantage of. Good second quarter again for Kane, and now some pressure on Carr that should end the half. How good has Christian Covington been? That has been a key signing for this team, and we now have a lead going into the half. It wasn't the most complete half of football, but the last 2 drives for the offense were very good and something to build upon. Next week, Broncos travel to take on the Jets, our 4th straight road game, and we're expected to see Brett Hundley in that game as well as their starting quarterback. They are without Sam Darnold, who tore his Achilles last season. Let's get into the second half now in Oakland, and it opens with a face mask. We haven't gotten the big play yet from Lindsey, but the running game already looks better. And now you can toss it outside as well. Lindsey, first down, hit by Joseph. And oh no, Lindsey is down again. And he's reaching toward his left hamstring. And once more, Lindsey is out of the game. In comes Kareth White. We've seen a lot of him the first 2 weeks of the year as he picks up 1. Last week, the Broncos lost J.D. McKissick to an injury. He'll miss time. Kane rolling, 3rd and 11. Chased back, no chance. He won't risk it and throws this one away. The Raiders have gotten a lot of pressure today and now take over on offense. They had the touchdown drive in the first half, but really haven't put together that one signature drive yet. They had a little success with Jacobs in the early goings. Can't run it to him now as they throw it to Bordelon, and he is taken out of bounds at the 8. So here comes Denver again. Short field, Adam Kane, and Royce Freeman is the back. He carries and gets daylight across midfield and to the Oakland 46. Ratley slot left in the place of River Craycraft, and Kane over the middle. It's complete. There's Ratley now picking up the first down. The slot role in this offense is to primarily just get those underneath yards. Well done. First down, extending the play. Kane across his body, misses Sutton. He was open, but that is not where Kane is going to make all of his throws. 3rd and 10. Kane in trouble. Uh-oh, he's going down. Couldn't get it away in time, and that backs the offense up to the 38. It's in range for Brandon McManus, but it makes it a lot tougher. 55-yard try, right hash. And this kick is between the uprights, and McManus always has the power. It is good. And the Broncos lead by 10 here in the 3rd. Good job here by the defense, also keeping Oakland from having their breakout like they had hoped. Again, they had just 20 combined points in the first 2 weeks. Now against the blitz on 3rd down, Richard makes the catch and cannot escape Will Parks. So that's another 3 and out. Denver leads, 3 and change to go in the 3rd, and Freeman gets the carry as Janovich leads, and he maybe gets 2. Ratley slot left, Fant slot right, pressure is sent. Kane's going long, wants the big play, and there's contact but no flag. There was definitely some contact against Fant, but apparently not forcible, and there is no penalty. And they'll punt this away to Oakland, whose defense is keeping them in this game. On the return, Antonio Brown, who is hit immediately by Damian Charles, and now grabbing at his right hand. So this struggling Oakland offense now doesn't even have Antonio Brown on the field. They hand it to Jacobs. He breaks a nice tackle, but then Parks is there again. Good team defense. Second down for Carr. With protection, he's right on target, and that's a first down catch made by Hunter Renfrow in his second year. On 1st and 10, Carr again with time. Now finds Benjamin downfield. He'll break through a couple tackles and takes it up toward the 30. Oakland now getting somewhere. They have a couple first downs at least. Still no Antonio Brown as they fake, and Carr is dropped. They wanted to roll him left, and they did. Right in the Bradley Chubb. Now you're looking at a long field goal try potentially. Swing right. Richard is pushed back by Damian Charles, and in the process, he actually lost about 4 yards, and that makes the field goal a lot more difficult. They will attempt it. It's a 59-yard try for Jason Sanders. Hooking, no good! He just missed it! I think that loss by Richard played a big role there. When you miss a long field goal, that means it's a short field for the other team, and Kane finds Kareth White, and he'll just give himself up. Why get hit by Carl Joseph if you don't have to? At the 36-yard line, Kane on second down is going to fire outside for Fant, and there it is, another good throw. Fant brings it down. I've been really impressed with Fant this year. I wasn't sure if we'd see him take that next step. 3rd and 2 now. It's Kane for Sutton. He took a hit but delivers, and that's a new set of downs for Denver as they are putting together a pretty solid day. 1st and 10, a stretch to Freeman. Outside the numbers and brought out of bounds around the 1. It is goal to go. Can they get in? Freeman is the deep back, goal line set for Denver, and Royce Freeman is dropped for a loss by Crawford. Already losing 2, same personnel, now to throw it, knocked away from Noah Fant, trying to get him in the end zone again. 3rd and goal. Now they go back to the shotgun, 3 wide. Blitz sent, Fant is there, but out of bounds. Good call by Denver, but Fant has to stay in bounds there. And they'll just bring out the field goal team to make this a 13-point game. Wait a minute, they're faking it! Oh no, Hudson Brooks! He's dropped! They had the rookie there at holder, and they were going to try to throw it for the touchdown, but the Raiders were ready for it, and the fake fails. So it's still a 10-point game. Raiders, 8 minutes left. Here's Carr stepping up with nobody open. Sacked by Von Miller. After a loss of 3, Richard is in the game blocking. Carr protected. He launches downfield, and it's knocked away. Good adjustment on that ball by Bryce Callahan. 3rd and long. A draw play. They give it to Richard, and he'll get a few. It's a really weird call, but in 4-down territory, teams love to run on 3rd down to get what they can, but now they got to throw it. 4th and 12, into traffic and picked off Chris Harris. He just wrestled that one away from Kelvin Benjamin. It's his first of the year. A great performance by this Denver defense, and the offense trying to build the lead further, but Kane is dropped on the play action. JT Thomas has a pick and now a sack. From this spot, it would be a 56-yard field goal. 3rd and long. Kane to the outside, and making the grab is a leaping Damian Ratley. Outstanding all-around play. You've got to have the protection, the accuracy, and of course the catch. New set of downs. Kareth White on the draw, up to the 14. Clock inside 5 minutes. Kane on second down, protected to the end zone, touchdown! Damian Ratley once again. That's 3 scores on the day for Adam Kane. And how does he get this one done? Perfect touch to the outside. The defenders can't close on it. And how about Damian Ratley? He's been great these last 2 weeks. Now it's a 3-score lead. Denver comfortably in front, with the Raiders taking over. Carr, it's intercepted again, and it's the rookie, Christian Baxter, all the way for a pick 6. Welcome to the league. I thought Baxter was a playmaker in the preseason, and now getting a chance when the games count, covering Austin Bordelon. That's not enough space, Derek Carr, and Baxter, the Harvard graduate and 4th-round pick, has his first touchdown. Now Denver fills the field with backups as it's 31-7. The route is on. Late separation in this game for Denver as they look to be in line for their first win of the year. And this is an impressive one. There's a lot to like from this game. And look who just made that play, Christian Baxter. What I saw in the preseason was a player who was flying all over the field, and as long as you didn't get a guard in the second level, he was going to make the play. That's another tackle, by the way, for Baxter and Damian Charles. 3rd down, Carr, and that's open. Bordelon inside the 25. Gain of 23 yards. One of their biggest plays of the day, and their biggest in quite some time. In the traffic, that's not going to work. Nice play, Trey Marshall, and they're bringing out the field goal team, I guess. They'll get the 10 points, not being stuck in single digits at least. But how do you kick the field goal and then attempt an onside kick? What's the logic in that? It was already a 3-score game. Deshaun Hamilton, they ripped it out! But Royce Freeman recovers. That's strange. But the Broncos take over, and in at quarterback, there is the 5th-round pick, Hudson Brooks. The fan-favorite quarterback who had some really good moments in the preseason. Many thought he should be the starter here on day 1. And maybe he'll get his chance with this team one day. But now playing his first true snaps. He is back to pass for the first time and fires complete. And that's a first down that will end this one. And Denver wins in Oakland 31-10. I didn't expect a blowout win today, but we got a great game on both sides of the football. The Denver defense looked dominant after the first couple drives for Oakland, and our offense may have taken some time to get going, came through another early pick, but he responded with 3 touchdowns, his best completion percentage, and a number of impressive throws, all outside the numbers, thrown with good accuracy. I think 3 games in, we know what this team does well, and we can hit those tough intermediate throws, and that's why Kane is starting. I think that needs to be the foundation of this offense if we're to be successful. Oddly enough, it was our best passing game of the season, but our worst pass blocking day of the season. But I felt like we should do well against the Raiders defense. We did. Mission accomplished. Now, we had a couple injuries in this game. Philip Lindsay suffered a shoulder injury. He's okay, but River Craycraft suffered broken ribs. And I am considering just going to 50 injury now because there are just so many skill player injuries. It's not really happening to other positions, and it's quite frequent in our games. I'm not sure if it's something different here on the sliders on All Madden. I'm not seeing this as much on All Pro in my Bucks series on my second channel, but it sure looks out of hand here. I want to know your takes on this team. 3 games into the year now, we've seen a few games for Adam Kane, and I think that while he does have some struggles in certain areas of the game, those intermediate throws are tough to defend when you're accurate, and he has been. And of course, with Christian Baxter playing well, I want to find ways to get him on the field more. And one thing I want to do is in obvious passing situations like 2-minute drills, make sure he's handling those. I don't have him starting right now because his run defense isn't great. Josie Jewell's quite good at that. But late in the game, I knew they were going to throw it, so he went in, and you knew where he was every play. Next week, we take on the New York Jets, and I haven't simmed a week 4 yet because I'm waiting on the draft class for this year, so I'm not simming quite yet, but it looks like we're going to see Brett Hundley in this matchup. They did play first-round pick William Rivera in Week 1, and he led them to a victory. I think they should have stuck with him, but they've gone to Hundley instead. I'm not sure what the record is going to be, but last I saw on the bottom ticker, they were losing to the Rams by 7 with 6 minutes to go in the game, so I'm expecting they'll have lost that. Well, that will bring it into Week 3. Hope you had a good time today, everybody. That's a victory. It was a good one. Now we'll try to get another. Please leave a like if you had a good time today. Subscribe to the channel as well. And let me know down below, what do you think of this team 3 games in and who's impressing you the most? Have a great day, and I'll see you with more soon.